Welcome back to WWE Sphere, your ultimate destination for the latest wrestling news, analysis, and breaking updates from around the world of professional wrestling. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on explosive news like what we're about to share today. In what can only be described as one of the most anticipated moves in recent wrestling history, Andrade has officially signed with All Elite Wrestling immediately following his departure from WWE. The news broke earlier today, sending shockwaves throughout the wrestling community and leaving fans buzzing with excitement about what this means for the future of both AEW and the talented Lucha star. This signing represents a massive coup for AEW and marks another significant acquisition in their quest to build the most talented roster in professional wrestling. For Andrade, it's a fresh start and an opportunity to showcase his incredible abilities on a new stage where creative freedom and in-ring excellence are prioritized. Before we dive into what this means for AEW, let's take a moment to reflect on Andrade's time in WWE. The Mexican superstar, formerly known as La Sombra on the independent circuit and in CMLL, arrived in WWE with tremendous fanfare and an impeccable reputation as one of the world's premier in-ring performers. His NXT run was nothing short of spectacular. Andrade captured the NXT Championship and engaged in memorable feuds that showcased his crisp technical ability, high-flying lucha libre style, and natural charisma. Matches against Johnny Gargano, Aleister Black, and others proved that Andrade belonged at the highest level of professional wrestling. When he was called up to the main roster, expectations were sky-high. Paired with the legendary Zelina Vega as his manager, Andrade seemed poised for superstardom. He won the United States Championship and delivered consistently excellent matches against opponents like Rey Mysterio, Humberto Carrillo, and others. However, as is unfortunately common in WWE's crowded main roster landscape, Andrade's momentum stalled. Creative direction became inconsistent, television time diminished, and the wrestler who many believed could be a future world champion found himself underutilized and frustrated. His separation from Zelina Vega after her release, followed by stop-start pushes and lengthy absences from television, only added to the disappointment. The writing seemed to be on the wall when Andrade began expressing his frustration publicly, requesting his release from WWE on multiple occasions. After what appeared to be a mutual agreement that the relationship had run its course, Andrade and WWE parted ways, setting the stage for this momentous announcement. AEW represents everything that Andrade's WWE run was missing: creative freedom, emphasis on in-ring performance, and a willingness to showcase international wrestling styles. Let's break down why this signing makes perfect sense for both parties. AEW has built its reputation on providing some of the best in-ring action in the industry. With a roster that includes Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, and performers from around the globe, Andrade will finally be surrounded by peers who can match his technical prowess and athleticism. The potential dream matches are endless. AEW has made a concerted effort to showcase wrestling talent from around the world. With stars like Penta El Zero Miedo, Rey Fenix, Rush, and others, there's already a strong lucha libre presence in the company. Andrade's addition strengthens this international flavor and opens up fascinating storyline possibilities, particularly given his history with some of these performers from their time in Mexico. One of AEW's most attractive qualities for incoming talent is the ability to have input into their character direction and storylines. Tony Khan has repeatedly demonstrated a willingness to work with his performers to create compelling television that showcases their strengths. For someone as talented and creative as Andrade, this freedom could be the key to unlocking his full potential. Unlike WWE's crowded roster where talented performers often get lost in the shuffle, AEW has shown a willingness to push new signings straight into meaningful programs. Andrade won't have to spend months rebuilding his credibility; he can step directly into high-profile feuds and championship contention. The possibilities for Andrade in AEW are virtually limitless. Let's explore some of the dream scenarios that could play out on AEW programming. An immediate program with Los Lucha Brothers, Penta and Fenix would be a dream come true for fans of high-flying, hard-hitting lucha libre action. These performers have history, chemistry, and the ability to deliver instant classics. Whether as allies or enemies, any combination of these talents would produce must-see television. Rush, Andrade's real-life brother-in-law, is already making waves in AEW. The potential for a family alliance, or a family rivalry, writes itself. Could we see the formation of a dominant faction that takes over AEW? Or will family tensions lead to an explosive feud? Imagine Andrade stepping into the ring with Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson, or MJF. These are the kinds of matches that would headline pay-per-views and steal the show. Andrade's technical ability combined with AEW's best would produce instant classics. Whether it's the AEW World Championship, the TNT Championship, or even the International Championship, Andrade immediately becomes a credible contender for any title in the company. His first championship victory in AEW would be a huge moment that validates both his decision to sign and AEW's investment in him. Andrade's signing is about more than just adding another talented performer to the roster, it's a statement. AEW is showing that they can be the destination of choice for top-tier talent who want to maximize their potential. In an increasingly competitive wrestling landscape, signing performers immediately after their WWE departures demonstrates AEW's ability to move quickly and capitalize on available talent. This signing also strengthens AEW's appeal to international audiences, particularly in Latin America where Lucha Libre has a passionate following. Andrade brings star power, credibility, and the ability to help develop younger talent who can learn from his years of experience at the highest levels of the industry. Furthermore, it adds depth to an already stacked roster. While some critics argue that AEW has too much talent for the available television time, quality performers like Andrade ensure that every show features top-level wrestling. Competition for spots creates urgency and motivates the entire roster to elevate their game. Andrade's move is the latest chapter in the ongoing competition between WWE and AEW for wrestling talent. While WWE remains the industry giant with unmatched resources and global reach, AEW has proven to be an attractive alternative for performers seeking different creative environments and wrestling philosophies. The fact that Andrade chose AEW immediately, without exploring other options or taking time off, speaks volumes about AEW's reputation among professional wrestlers. It suggests that performers believe they can have better careers, more creative fulfillment, and financial success in AEW. For WWE, losing talents like Andrade serves as a reminder that roster management and creative satisfaction matter. When talented performers feel underutilized, they now have a legitimate alternative that can match or exceed WWE's offer in many respects. As expected, the wrestling community erupted when news of Andrade's signing broke. Social media platforms were flooded with reactions ranging from excitement to surprise to speculation about what comes next. AEW fans celebrated the acquisition of a performer they've long admired, immediately fantasy booking dream matches and championship runs. WWE fans expressed mixed emotions. Some were happy for Andrade to have a fresh start, while others lamented WWE's inability to maximize his potential during his tenure. Wrestling journalists and analysts praised the move as a smart acquisition for AEW and a potentially career-revitalizing opportunity for Andrade. The consensus seems to be that this is a win-win situation that could produce some incredible wrestling moments in the coming months and years. The question everyone is asking now is, when will we see Andrade make his AEW debut, and what will his first program be? AEW has several major shows coming up that would serve as perfect launching pads for Andrade's arrival. Will he make a surprise appearance at an upcoming Dynamite or Rampage? Could he debut at a major pay-per-view event? Will he come in as a face, a heel, or something more nuanced? These questions will keep fans glued to their screens in the coming weeks. One thing is certain, Andrade's arrival will be treated as a major event, and AEW will undoubtedly have big plans for their new signing. Andrade's signing with AEW represents a fresh start for a performer who never quite reached his full potential in WWE despite possessing all the tools to be a main event star. In AEW, he'll have the opportunity to remind the world why he's considered one of the best in-ring performers of his generation. For AEW, this signing strengthens an already impressive roster and demonstrates their continued growth as a major player in professional wrestling. The potential storylines, dream matches, and championship moments that await are enough to make any wrestling fan excited about the future. As we close out this breaking news coverage, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Andrade signing with AEW? What dream matches do you want to see? Who should he feud with first? Drop your comments below and let's discuss. Don't forget to subscribe to WWE Sphere for all the latest wrestling news, analysis, and updates. Hit that like button if you're excited about Andrade's AEW future, and make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss a breaking story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned to WWE Sphere for continued coverage of Andrade's AEW journey and all the latest developments in professional wrestling.